Right, good evening everyone and welcome. This is Twist Gaming where you get to play board games with us. We are coming to you live here from our studio in sunny South Florida, bringing you another Spotlight episode where we show off new games just coming out into the biz. But before we go any further, let's talk about who we are. As usual, I'm Matt.
I'm Ann.
I'm Josh.
And we are joined today with Walter from Greenbrier Games.
What's up, everybody?
So Walter, I know you're brand new to the stream. Thank you for coming.
First timers.
But tonight we have the pleasure of showing off BarBEARian Battlegrounds by Greenbrier Games, and I'm super excited to show this one off. And just as a kind of heads up for everyone watching at home, if you are allergic to puns, I would steer clear tonight. It might be a little unbearable, but we'll keep it we'll keep it to a bare minimum.
Help me.
I should have had Aaron come. You could have joined in on all
Oh,
this.
yeah. So, Anne, you
Yes.
are the resident interviewer here.
I
and I know
am.
you're just bursting from the seams to
Teddy bear?
really dig your claws in
You're trying real hard.
and get a new... get some questions out of Walter. I'm going to let you
You-
take it from there.
You did not end that one on a high note. All right, Walter, let's talk BarBEARian's Battlegrounds. So you have had your hands in designing some of our favorite games for the stream. As a matter of fact, we just had our 2-year stream anniversary, and your game won our runner-up for 2017 Game of the Year. Congratulations again.
So, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for that.
Your video won first place for best video ever.
When we watched it, it was sheer pandemonium.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Talk to me a little bit about where the inspiration for BarBEARian's Battlegrounds came from. Now, if this game is not your lone design, right? This is designed with a partner.
Yeah, so pretty much, this and Champions of Horror were both designed by me and Ian Van Nest, who was my college freshman roommate, and we pretty much shared a bathroom for 6 years, and basically everything has come from a brainchild of the two of us, and late nights of laughing and too much beer and stuff like that. This one I actually took more of a development role, where some of the initial concepts of BarBEARians came as his brainchild.
Okay. So so for those of you at home who are not very familiar with the behind the scenes in game production, the role of the designer is really going to be the person who first comes up with the idea for the game, starts laying the foundation, really starts to develop the game. But there's also people whose roles are simply to look at a game as their rough draft and say, this is really great, but why don't we add this thing over here, or we can add another thing over there. They use their own typically their own personal design background to add constructive criticism and kind of help shape a game. So that's kind of what you're saying you did with BarBEARians.
Right. I like to think of it as when you're designing, you're on the inside of the box, trying to get people to see as much as you can. You want to show them everything that's in your head. And when you're developing, you're on the outside of the box, trying to figure out what's blocking people's view.
Perfect. It's very, very harmonious. So what was one of the things tell me one of the things that you were really surprised about or really enjoyed about this game? Is there any unique mechanic or unique component that really was man, that's really cool?
So, I think you guys will recognize my love from Z-Pak of games that use dice in non-deterministic ways, so to speak, of I hate games where you're try to do the thing and the output is totally random because you roll a die and you're I failed or I succeeded or what have you. Whereas I love games where the input is random. You roll your dice first and then you get to kind of solve that puzzle. And so what I love about this game is it's got that same puzzle feeling, but with sort of the social elements of having being behind the screen and that more building up, engine building type feeling from some of my other favorite games. So I really feel this hit a lot of the key points for me, and putting it in a small box was sort of the number one tenet from the beginning. It's how do we put a big game with lots of depth, but in a small box in an easily digestible package. So
I mean, you mentioned the small box, and that was one of the things. And as we get to show off the game on screen, our audience will be able to see. But the components for this game, that was one of the things that I noticed off the bat. Like if you look at the cards here, everything is a usable size, but very small. So was that an intentional decision to make a game with a small footprint?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, coming off the heels of working on Champions of Horror, which is just a table eater, big game that you can't put in your backpack. I mean, what we really wanted was something where you can bring that experience to like a picnic table or a coffee table without needing a huge gaming table to get that like full game feeling. So, yeah, definitely trying to keep it a manageable size, and obviously price point was a big focus for the design.
So, before we get into this, what is the price point for the game?
It's $24.95.
That's not bad. What kind of gamers are you guys? Sorry.
As I say, this is our first game that is not going through Kickstarter and is going straight to retail. We're also very excited about it.
Very cool. Yeah. So when is the game going to be released?
It'll be available in stores July 21st. But fingers crossed, there will be some advanced copies at Origins Game Fair for people who are attending.
So you can get your paws on them there, possibly.
I'm really surprised you didn't use this opportunity to talk about Yogi, because I could see it in your face when he mentioned picnic table.
And picnic basket.
There we go. What kind of gamer were you guys gearing this game to appeal to?
Definitely a lot of people, but if there's like a one focus, I would say like gamer parents. Like people who want games that their kids are going to be excited to play and that have sort of that middle ground of complexity where like a 10 or an 8-year-old can throw down. Yeah, maybe you, Ann. But it's still having the depth for the adults at the table.
Something that keeps you entertained. It's always really nice to be able to have a game that can balance that, where I don't feel like the game is too complex that my child would get frustrated playing with me, and at the same time doesn't feel like it's a chore to play and enjoy with my kids because I'm not getting challenged by the level of complexity. So I'm excited to see how this game balances that.
Sorry, Chad is.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. So Julie says that you guys are going to be at booth 1103 at Origins. So for anybody who is going to be at Origins, make sure you check out booth 1103 so you can get to see everybody. We'll also be at Origins.
Don't hibernate through it.
Dork. Walter, is there anything else you want to make sure that we talk about this game before we dive in?
I think the best way is, we should just start doing it, and maybe we can hash some things out at the end.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so let's dig into it here. We're going to get into the rules explanation. And, Walter, you know the drill. Any components that you want me to show off, I could do the up close and personal on the hand cam here. And then I'm going to switch over to the board in just a second, which the board for this is just the communal tabletop here. So we have our individual screen set up. We've got a communal pile in the middle. And I'm not familiar with what's going on here. So a little primer. For those of you that haven't watched the stream before, we typically like to go into a game with one person having read through the rules thoroughly, having it explained secondary to another person, and then the third person is going to go in blind. And so today, Anne is our rules maestro. She gave the primer to Josh, and then I am going to be the noob in question here. So, Walter, you got to help me out today.
No problem, buddy.
This is totally a new experience for me. I think this is the first time that I've come in having been the rules person.
You actually showed up early, and I was just like, "Here,
do this
while I eat dinner," because you ate before you came.
Okay.
Where do we begin?
So.
You let Walter go.
Yeah, we let Walter go.
So basic gist for people watching. Everyone is playing as a tribe of adorable bears who are trying to prove to one another that they are actually tough, badass warriors. Spoiler alert, they are not. They are just cute bears, but you're going to try to prove it. So you prove it by collecting glory tokens. So everyone begins the game with 2 of these little flags, glory tokens of their own color, and you're trying to collect 7, either by purchasing your own through spending resources, by completing hidden trial objectives, or by stealing them from other people. Every round of the game starts with the simultaneous turn of everyone rolling dice together. Everyone's dice are the bears in their village. Start with 3 bears each. So people will roll dice in plain view in front of their screens in the center. We'll get to see what everyone rolls. We'll kind of get a feel. Oh, maybe Matt rolled high, Ann rolled doubles, Josh rolled low, what have you. We'll get a general feeling for what people have rolled. And then, secretly behind our screens, we'll place dice on the board. So maybe let's take a look at one of the village boards.
Okay, so
There
we
you
got
go.
the board up and running.
Okay, cool. So at the top, you can see the other. Oh, that's funny. The green screen X's out the green flag.
actually-
You can see the flags of the other villages. So what color is everybody?
So Matt is playing as red, which is the board that we have in the camera here. Green is going to be you, Walter. I'm going to be playing as blue, and Josh is going to be playing as yellow.
Awesome. So you can only place 1 die per square here. Those squares are slots for your bears to go, unless you roll doubles. So if you rolled double 2s, you could put them both in that green slot like you did just there. Dice being placed up in that front row are dice that are bears out raiding other people's villages. So if you place that 5 on the blue flag, you are sending your 5 strength bear out to raid the blue village. And we'll talk more about raiding in a second. 1 row below that with the shields are bears in your, you guessed it, barracks that are defending your village. So bears that are there are blocking other dice that are coming in to raid you to take your stuff. And then in the back of the village, those 3 slots are bears that are collecting resources. So you've got beehives where bears can go to collect honey on the left. And you can only place a 1, 2, or 3 die in that slot. So low dice are still valuable because they're the only things that can collect honey. A 4, 5, or 6 can go on the far right in the forge to refine some ore. So when you place bears there, you're going to take from a common pool or in the other case, honey. In the center, you can place any die. On a 1 through 5, you're going to get 1 fate. These are bears hard at work contemplating the higher forces in the universe. They're taking a moment of chill by the temple in their little bear village, and they're going to collect 1 faith on a 1 through 5. If you place a 6 there, you collect 2 faith. Or you can lock one of your glory flags. So on the back side of those little flags, the lock side of it, if you lock one down, it can't be stolen by other people, which is pretty valuable because people are trying to take your stuff. When somebody successfully raids you, and we'll talk more about how that happens, they can take either one of your flags, and they get to choose which color flag they take, and sometimes that matters, or they can take 2 of your resources. So the honey, the faith, the ore that you've been collecting, they can take 2 of that stuff, but you get to choose which 2 you give them. Beneath these slots are these square spaces with those symbols. Those are where you place specialist tokens. So those are things that you're going to buy. There's a number of different ways to build your village. You can get specialists, which go on the bottom there, that are going to produce more resources. For every specialist you have on that space, you're going to produce 1 of that resource type every turn, regardless of whether or not you put a die there for that bottom row. And you can place, even though there's only 1 slot, you can stack them. You can place multiple guys. So you can have several different of the little forge masters who are creating more ore for you every turn. That middle row, those sentries, are creating a passive constant defense. So for every one of those little helmets you have 1 point blocking in your barracks for people who are trying to raid you. So the phases of the game. First, we get the plan phase where everyone rolls the dice. Then they're going to place them secretly behind their board. And we have a big reveal where everyone removes their things and we see how people place. Then we're going to go around in turn order, which is set by a little campfire token there. And we're going to start resolving the other phase of the game, starting with the brawl. So that's where we go through the raid process. And we'll just I think we should just get into that as we are playing. But I want to take a look at the inside of the board to look at the shop so we can see kind of what things you can buy. The icon to the left of the description is got a symbol corresponding to the phase that you can spend it in. So at the top there, you've got 2 things you can do in the planning phase before people roll their dice. Or we'll hire a mercenary you do before. You can gain 1 temporary die for that round, so you can go up to 4 bears. or change fate, you can change one of your die faces to a different role. And then you can empower in the combat phase there to add +1 to one of your attackers. And these each cost 2 of the designated resources. So hire mercenary 2 honey, change fate to faith, and empower 2 ore. Then you have some more permanent buffs. Those are like temporary things that you can do. And then you have permanent buffs at the bottom there. Hiring specialists, which are those tokens that produce resources, cost 1 of each type. One faith, 1 honey, 1 ore. Reinforcements is a permanent other bear. So this is how you go up from 3 to 4 and eventually 5 permanent dice by spending 2 of each. And then Great Offering is how you buy more of these flags, more glory, just through resources with 3 of each. And that's kind of the most reliable way to get resources, but it also takes the most time, requires you to build up your village, and it's a big investment. So it's like the slowest but most reliable way. So we have the plan phase where we roll and then reveal. We have the brawl phase where we're going to do some raiding and then gather. After raiding, people are going to gather the resources based on who they placed where in their village. And then you have a chance to build up stuff based on what resources you've gathered and kept with you through rounds. Important to note that while your boards will be hidden behind your screen, the stuff you have, like your resources and your glory tokens and the different card upgrades that you've purchased, which we'll talk about in a sec, are always visible to everybody. So we'll all kind of get a general idea of what's going on in people's villages, just not where they place their bears that round. 2 more things to talk about, and then let's jump right in. The upgrade cards, which there are 3 types in the main game, are a different way, a different route you can go to upgrade your village. These are all these are all combat based, and they cost 2 in different combinations of the resources, either 2 faith, 2 honey, 2 faith, 2 ore, etc. And these all make you better at the raiding, the brawl phase, essentially. And we could jump more into them in a bit, but basically, Captain's Training lets you pair 5s and 6s when normally you can only pair doubles, but you can put 5s and 6s anywhere. So you can put a 5 and a 1, a 5 and a 2, a 6 and a 3, etc. The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, of course, makes your empower ability better. So instead of just spending 2 ore on 1 die, you can spend it to increase all your dice that are raiding. And Pillage lets you steal a bunch of stuff, including pigs.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things.
Cool. And then the last little bit, and then we should jump in, are those trial cards. Secret objectives. We'll shuffle that pile, and everyone is going to get 2 to start the game, but you only pick 1 of those cards, 1 trial to be on, and then you put the others back, shuffle them back in, or put them at the bottom, doesn't matter. As you complete trials, you're going to get new ones. So you're incentivized to try to go through these as quickly as you can because they're a really fast way to get glory. And you reveal these as soon as you complete the challenge. So in this case, Gone Bears, they're successfully raid 2 players in 1 round. This is one of the meanest ones because it can happen really fast. And it'll give you 1 glory of your own color. So you can only get as much glory from these trials as you have tokens left of your own color. So if people keep stealing your stuff, you won't be able to keep completing these trials. So there's a limited number you can complete, but you want to go through as fast as you can.
All right, and Walter, you said we're going to pick one of those trials and put the other one back?
Yep, so I've dealt out 2 trial cards to each of us already. So we have already preset up our spaces. So what you should have, Matt, is you're going to have your red screen here. You're going to have your village card. You have all of your 5 dice, but you're only going to start off with 3.
Okay.
You're going to be able to have an opportunity to add the other 2 at a later point in game.
Okay.
You are going to have 2 glory tokens of your color. They are going to be unlocked. And you're going to keep this little pile nearby because there's opportunities later for you also to get those. Some other things that you personally are going to be interested in, and I know are going to come up. These specialist tokens are a finite resource, which means as soon as they are gone, they are gone. For the power-ups, you may only get 1 of each kind of power-up card. The black dice here are mercenaries. So they're used for the brawl phase. Mercenaries. And that's the higher mercenary spot on the top of your marketplace. Gain 1 black die for this round only. You may get as many mercenaries as are available. You may get multiple mercenaries.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so.
We have our resource tokens, and I think that's it. So, first player is chosen very randomly.
Very randomly?
Very randomly.
Very
randomly.
Is there a rule for choosing the first player, or is it purely random?
I think I did away with special fancy select the first players. Beginning a game by randomly giving one player the first player token. You're welcome. I kind of hate the cutesy stuff, even though I put it in other games. But yes, I roll.
Okay.
Julie says last person to eat honey. I think that's Matt at brunch.
It was me at brunch, actually. You're not even wrong.
Unless you had honey.
Walter, have you had honey since Saturday morning?
No. It's been a while, actually.
You had honeycomb. You had, like, real honey.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's
You
not
might go
small.
first ever.
You're terrible.
Unbearable. All right, so what do I do to start us out here as fire player?
Fire chief?
Fire chief.
Fire chief.
You're going to make sure your board is covered by your little screen, and then we're all going to roll dice at the same time in plain view. I'm ready when you guys are.
All right.
I'm going to go down.
Okay, I rolled 2, 4, and 5. I put mine on the big screen because I'm cool.
I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2. That's terrible.
And I rolled a 2, a 5, and a 6.
Okay.
So, and roll
My
really
dice are-
low.
How did you get triples of 3?
3, 3, 3.
That's
Three,
not
six.
even...
You guys are done.
So now...
So,
Now we're going to bring our dice behind our screen and decide where we want to assign our dice to.
Right.
So as a reminder, the top 3 spots
Yeah.
are your attack spots. So if you want to attack any one of the other players, you're going to put a dice there. It's important to note that the way that generally the way that a battle is decided is you're going to take the value of the face of your die,
Right.
and we're going to look at the value of your opponent's die. Now, the opponent might be attacking you. The opponent may be in defense.
Okay.
If it is in a attack, you're going to take your die, subtract the opponent's die, and the difference makes it through.
Okay.
Okay? So then if they have anything in defense, you then need to beat that test as well with the
Gotcha.
remainder.
Okay.
Now, it's important to note that in this defense spot, there are 2 squares in the defense spot. That does not mean that you're only defending against one faction.
It's overall defense.
Yes, because in most cases for these squares, you can only put doubles in one space, and by keeping 2 spots open, it allows you to put any combination of 2 die in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you didn't discard one of your trial cards. And Matt, can I have the pile of trial cards?
Okay,
please?
listen, don't mansplain this to me. I'm getting there. I want this
We
one.
were supposed to be before you
Here.
started the game, so you're late.
So now we are assigning our dice. Now, Anne, I think
Research.
you can see my board a little bit
I
from where you're
can, and I'm
sitting.
trying not to, Matthew. Just
Hold
put
on.
it that
I've gotta
way.
No, it's fine. Here, watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna...
You can make a
Oh, it's honeycomb!
I've never seen you get so excited over food. That's a lie.
I'm gonna do that.
That's fine. I'm okay with this.
Honeycomb's
But
big.
make sure you keep your hands low, because like I can't see your hands here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do my best not to look at yours too.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
I'm just gonna look at Josh's, so I hope that's cool.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna assign our die, and I'm gonna try to figure out what's best here.
Daftaru. It's coming on a boat very soon. I'm very excited. It'll be in America in a matter of months, and I can't wait.
Is it going to be a Gen Con release or no?
So it's going to come in. I want to make sure backers have it like firmly and solidly before we're selling it elsewhere.
Okay.
So I'm not going to promise that we'll have it for sale at Gen Con. So we will have hopefully at least press copies and things like that at the very least. But it'll be around that time that backers get it. So I'm very excited.
All right, I think I've got my dice distributed how I want them.
I am also committed.
I'm committed.
Walter, are you committed?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay. So walk me through here. What is up next?
Now we reveal. Well, so Matt's first player?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we're all going to reveal at the same time anyway.
Okay.
And Toa, I have. And Champions of Horror is actually on Tabletop Simulator if you wanted to give it a try. BarBEARians is not, but we could put it there.
Matt, can you
I'm ready
scoot
for a
yours
reveal
down
from
so
you guys
it would show up under Walter's head? There you go.
You are an aggressive
Wow,
individual.
no, look, Walter hit you too.
And so did I.
Oh my God, you guys are terrible!
Stop when it comes to me. You guys are the worst.
We all knew where to go. We all knew who the weak link was.
All right, well, you guys are terrible. So this resolves first with the Brawl Phase, starting with the first player. So you attacked Walter. We'll go left to right. So you attacked Walter with your 4. Walter, do you have anybody attacking Matt's red?
I got nothing, so Matt, you're going to take, and the only thing you have to take from me is one of my glory tokens.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
So we moved one of Walter's green glory tokens over to Matt's pile. So Matt has 4 glory tokens. It's important to note
3
that
glory tokens.
3 glory tokens. It's important to note that the win condition for this game is 7 glory tokens. And once you get your 7 glory tokens, that is it. Me too. I kind of thought they'd ease up on the first round. And
No.
then you attack me. I don't have any resources. I don't have anything up for defense, so you also get one of my glory tokens. So you're
Now,
at 4 out of
If
7.
I resolved one of my trials,
You may, it's not must, you may resolve one of your trials whenever you would like to.
well, I'm going to do this then. So I've got Gone Berserk. So I rated 2 players in 1 round, didn't I?
Yeah, and you gain glory. If he wins this in the first round, I'm going to be so
I don't
mad.
think he could win in the first round.
So I pick a glory from a pile.
Your own pile.
Okay, so I've got 5 glory now.
And then you get a new card.
All glory to Hypnotoad.
He gets to look at 2 and pick 1.
Oh, he gets to look at 2 and pick 1.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so
And
I'm not attacking anybody because I'm not a terrible person. I'm going to
you
get...
don't get your... It's just attack right now. Gather Phase is next.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm not attacking. Oh,
Gather
that's good to
horses.
know.
So I am attacking, and I steal her blue flag.
I have no flags.
No glory for me.
Walter, it's your turn.
And I also attacked Anne, but because you guys already picked her dry, I got nothing.
That's called karma. That's what that is.
Caramel?
So my 3 attacking was a whiff.
Good.
Now we come back around for the gather phase, starting with Matt.
So I put a 2 on my honey. So I'm going to grab some honey.
You're going to grab a honey. There you go. That's your honey.
Then the BR liked the honey.
So, Anne,
Bless you.
What are you...
So
collecting?
as you remember, I rolled 2 1s, which means I had doubles, and I committed both of my doubles to honey. So I'm going to collect 2 honey. And I also, because I'm Zen, right? I'm not aggressive. I didn't attack anybody like you barbarians.
That's the game. That's the name of the game.
I'm going to get one of the faith. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but it is now.
Okay. I'm going to collect a honey. And I put a 6 on my faith. So I'm going to lock one of these flags in.
That was good.
Bam.
Oh.
So remind me how you're locking the flag in again?
If you use a 6 on faith, you can either get 2 faith or lock a flag.
Okay.
So on the village board, it's important to note that on the 2 resources, both honey and ore, it shows you images of the face of the dice and the resource. For here, the face of the 6 is up on the base of the statue.
Gotcha. Now I would like to point out Julie's comment. Be
Be
aggressive.
aggressive. Be
BEAR aggressive.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, so Anne, you're grabbing honey.
I'm done,
You
so
got
now
honey.
it's
Josh
Walter's
locked in,
turn.
So Walter, it's you.
And I get 1 honey and 1 faith.
Okay. So that is yours. And as a reminder, the resources stay on the outside of the screen. So now screens go back up.
Okay.
We are in the build phase. Players may spend their resource tokens to purchase from the marketplace or buy upgrade cards. When all players are finished, pass the first player token and prepare for the next round. So here's your marketplace. And again, as Walter started us off with, each of the upgrades cost 2 resources of various combinations. And these the specialist tokens on the bottom. You've got the set of 1 each, set of 2 each, and set of 3 each. So, are you buying anything?
Nope.
Shopaholic?
I've only got a
Little
honey.
House of
So,
Shopaholic?
are my resources public knowledge?
Yes.
That goes in the front? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to put that in the front of my screen
And
there.
put your other tokens in the front of your screen.
Your 900 glory tokens.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the one that moved my screen up.
I didn't touch
I
nothing.
asked you to move your screen up. You
No,
did
you
it.
pushed it.
Okay, children. Mommy,
Make sure
I don't
we
like it when Mommy and Daddy
hibernate on
fight.
Matt on this next round.
No, we're going to annihilate him. I'm not purchasing anything. Jersh?
Nope. I only have a honey.
Okay.
So, question: do you get anything if you successfully defend your den, or
You get to
There
fight another
are
day?
some trials that reward defending against large attacks, but otherwise you just prevented people from stealing from you.
Gotcha.
Okay, home fries. I get first player token.
Oh wait, we're doing this now. Hold
We're
on.
doing it.
Hold on. Ready?
All right, and go. This is so good for me. Did you not get your triple threes?
1-1-2.
1-1-2. You got my roll.
That's awesome.
Things are bad.
I got 2, 2, and 5. Josh, what did you get?
I got 2-4-5. My
Matt?
dice are horrible to steal.
I got 2-6-5.
All right, so then we bring our dice behind.
You guys
Behind
better
him.
steal from Matt, otherwise he's going to steal from us and win. I got nothing.
Beast.
So what do I even have? I don't even know what I have in terms of. I thought I had a 5 victory, 5 glory.
4 glory.
Didn't I have
That
5?
little blue one. Yeah,
You had
from
5.
Two.
You're
Oh yeah,
missing
there's
one
a blue
right here.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
okay. There we go.
So Matt just needs 2 more glory to win.
That is true.
Yeah, we got to stop.
So if you take my glory, do I decide what glory to give you, or you steal what glory you want?
You
Still-
steal what glory you want, but you give resources. So you get to choose what resources people take. Until
Yeah.
someone has the pillaging upgrade, in which case you get to take both glory and resources and get to choose what resources they are. So that one's me.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Tough roll
happy.
that round.
Okay. So Anne.
Screens down.
Okay.
Okay, so as first player,
Oh, you're being mean to me, Anne.
I am. Screens down, Matthew. Means
that's-
all your screens.
sorry.
Your little bear fort there. Your little treehouse. So I'm going to. You're an animal.
A bear animal.
A bear animal. Okay, so I have decided that I'm going to attack Matt.
Everyone attacked me this round.
So good. So I actually rolled doubles, and because I rolled doubles again with my 2s, I was able to stack them onto my attack for Matt. So I'm going to attack Matt with a strength of 4. He doesn't have anything in his defense, so then I come down here. I get to choose either glory or resources. And if I were to choose resources, which you only have honey, nobody cares, you could have chosen which resources to give me, but because I'm going to steal your glory, I will be taking my little blue flag back. Thank you very much.
Now, might I ask why you're taking your blue one back instead of taking one of mine for posterity?
Because it's mine, and I don't need you soiling the name of my pretty blue flag.
Just asking.
There we go. Put your Matt stench on it.
All right, up next is me.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am attacking Walter with a 4.
Would you like either a honey and a faith or a green flag?
So
I am gonna take your flag.
I thought that was going to happen. It's yours.
And then I am attacking Matt with 5, but he put up a 6 against me.
Yes, so those two are going to clash. Matt doesn't have anything in the defense slot, but because he's attacking Josh with a 6, these two are now going to clash. So, Matt, this is kind of what I was talking to you about earlier. Because he has a 5 and you have a 6, his 5 does not beat your 6, so it is not a successful attack.
it was barely enough, but I did it.
That was terrible.
All right, so Walter, what do you have?
I got 2 coming at Matthew. And since everything's been taken from me, I would like one of my own green flags back, please.
See, Walter and I don't feel like you should have your stank all
Your
up
stank
on
up
our
my-
flags.
Ah, that's
All right, I
fine.
gotta get that now.
All right, so with me, I put a 6 to Josh.
Which flag would you like?
Well,
unless you want my honey.
let's go through the steps so that we can show our audience. Because again, now Matt is going to be attacking in this clash, and his 6 is going to beat his 5. He is going to successfully break through with 1. Had Josh put a 1 or any higher number in either of these defense slots, Matt would not have beaten.
So, Josh, I'll take a yellow flag.
You can have my
Yeller.
unlocked yellow flag.
Yeller.
Yeah,
that one's locked.
you're unlocked, or your old yeller.
Old Yeller.
All right. So then what
You don't want
next?
to know why those are yellow.
So now is the gather phase. Since I was the first player, I took my 5 and I locked it on an ore, so I will be taking an ore resource.
I will be taking honey. Walter, what are you grabbing?
I get 1 faith and 1 honey.
1 faith and 1 honey.
I'm getting a honey and an ore.
You're getting a honey and an ore. Okay. This quickly brings us over to the build phase. Players may spend their resource tokens to purchase from the marketplace or buy upgrade cards. I am going to turn in my resources. I have a set of 1 of each. So I am going to be purchasing a specialist. And this is kind of back to the engine building component of the game.
Which one are you going to build?
Oh man, I really wish I had thought about this before I thought I was going to buy something.
You want a hammer, a honey stick, or a
I
wand?
think that I am going to get a honey stick.
Now,
Yes.
what does that do again?
So now that I have my specialist, my little honey specialist, and I've assigned it to my little honey square. Each turn now I will get 1 honey resource.
You get a free honey every round.
Yes.
That's
if I put
nice.
a die there, then I get 2.
I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
So diggy.
I have 2 honey, which means I can't buy anything.
Walter?
I'm not buying yet.
I'm not buying anything either.
Okay. So we pass the first player token to Jersh.
Jersh. And
And we all roll our 3 die together.
I'm going to spend 2 of my honeys and get one of those mercenaries.
See?
So I'll have 4
Wait.
temporary die.
Where are you going? You're going to spend 2... Oh,
he's
so
getting a black
before
die.
his roll. So he's
Yep.
going to get a black die before his roll.
Okay.
All the tokens. Okay, you start the call out first.
I got a 2, a 3, and a 5.
Walter, what you get?
I got all the doubles.
I got 2 5s, a 2, and a 1.
Ooh. I got a 6, a 4, and a 3.
I got 2 4s and a 3.
Okay, so now we're making our assignments.
Yes.
Now I'm just trying to see what I have again. Okay.
Walter's going to attack Matt with 10.
That's not very nice.
Well, now I'm not. Now I got to change my plan.
Thanks, Josh. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Walter?
I'm ready.
Matt?
I am ready.
He's having difficulty stacking dice onto a board.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. All right. I'm all
That's
right.
nice.
I got really concerned because the defense was so close and I looked too quickly. Josh and his mind games.
All right. So, first player is Josh, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So, Josh, what are you doing first?
I'm not attacking anyone.
You just put up a 3 for your defense.
Yep. Walter put a 5 up for his defense.
I'm attacking Josh for 6.
What would you like, my 2 honeys or a green or blue flag?
I will take a blue flag.
I really don't like the fact that you're trying to get your stank all over my flags again.
I mean, I didn't like you taking it back so unceremoniously. And then, Anne, are you attacking anyone?
It goes to Walter.
Huh?
Goes
You
to
already
Walter?
went
to
Oh,
Walter.
then you me? No, I'm not tracking anybody.
All right. So, for the resources, Josh.
I'm going to get a faith and a ore.
And Walter.
I'm getting 1 of each.
Ooh.
Boom.
And so, Anne, if you can please pass me
Yeah.
a faith and an ore.
Yep. That was his. Faith and an ore. There you go, Matthew.
Thank you so much, Anne.
De nada. I am going to be getting a faith, and since I rolled doubles, I will be getting 2 ore.
Okay. And now, anyone buying anything?
Yep, I'm going to the market, and I'm going to buy me a specialist. I'm getting myself a hammer to work the forge.
Nice. Walter?
A honey boy, please.
You wanted what?
I'm getting one of the honey specialists.
Okay, there you go.
Honey stick for Walter. I am going to hold on to my stuff for now.
Okay. I am going to get I get my honey now from my specialist?
Yes, in the gather phase when we were collecting resources, yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 honey, a faith, and an ore. I am going to not buy anything.
Okay.
So, first player token is now Walter. I got a straight.
What'd you get?
2, 3, 4.
I got triple 4s.
Use all 4 to attack Matt.
That's not nice.
That sounds...
All right, so I rolled 2 5s and a 4.
Okay. Walter has 2 4s and a 2.
Matt is close to winning.
I mean, how many stuff do you have?
I have 2 flags.
Oh, I thought you had more than that.
No, you've stolen them all.
You came out the gate pretty ham.
Swangin'?
Yeah.
You know, bears do love ham.
All right, so we're gonna
Flat. We
Assign our dice.
Yep.
sign our dice.
I forgot about that part.
I forgot.
What's new?
I forgot, guys.
What's new, boo-boo?
I did it in my head, and I just used that hammer to knock Matt off his throne of honey and lies.
That sounds like a delicious throne. All right. So are we ready?
Walter, you ready to call it?
Yeah.
All right. So take down the screens.
Ooh.
Oh. This is interesting.
It's so good. So if you can't see it, or let me point it out to you on screen, you're going to see that Matt had doubles, so he stacked up his attack against Walter. And if you look, wait, I'm going to figure this out. If you look right over here at Walter's screen, he also has doubles to attack Matt. So this is going to be Clash of the Titans over here.
All right. So who's got first player
Told
token?
that That's the worst.
Whoa,
And
what? What just happened? I'm so confused.
It's origins all over again. What's wrong, Matt? That's Walter.
I like your new
my name's
classes,
Ian.
Walter.
I'm replacing Walter forever for the turn. Anyway, I did the design on this game, and Walter helped me turn it into something that people would actually want to play.
Hi, Ian. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
That's friends, and it's really cute.
Absolutely, yeah.
The Bears ate Walter. Well, what you guys don't know is Walter is actually a shapeshifter. He has several times shifted into Julie for us, and now he's debuting his final form, which is Ian.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it isn't even his final form, though.
He got so scared his hair turned curly.
All right, so Walter, Ian, I believe you've got first player token. So are you? I saw you attacking someone.
Yeah,
I didn't
we're
either.
going after the red player, whoever that might be.
That's me. How much are you attacking with there, buddy?
I don't think I'm sorry.
I see you've got looks like double 4s there, so you're attacking with 8, but I've got 10 going right back at you, buddy.
Ooh, that's tough.
That's pretty bad.
That is tough.
So unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess for Matt. No, unfortunately, Matt defended this turn.
So then it's going to pass to me now.
It's going to pass to you, and you're going to attack right back with
I
your 10
am.
against the 8. So you're going to push through with 2.
And I want to get a
You
green.
want to steal his faith?
I want a green flag.
You want a green flag?
And then I'm gonna show off my BarBEARian Trials card here,
Man,
and this is have 1 glory token from each clan in the game gain a glory. So I'm gonna gain a glory,
Oh, it's way
And
too
then
close
you
to
win.
winning.
and then I have 7.
He wins.
He's got 6.
That's 7.
The
Seriously?
green one?
Wow,
Yeah.
We let that happen?
that's very tough.
Again.
Well, I'm glad I could step in for you, Walt.
Walter just didn't want to lose.
That's kind of how I feel this happened. This game was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be.
I kind of Zerg rushed it there. I want to play again.
Okay. So set up.
All right.
Told you kids to go after Matt.
See,
All right.
attack Matt first. I couldn't attack Matt to do anything about it.
That's the green.
Wait, you couldn't get through my 14 defense that I had that round?
No, that was only for Walter. You had 4 defense for everyone else.
That's true.
Walter
Matt,
was
you owe me
special.
salt.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Back
I
up.
I saw the opportunity of just rushing it there, so I had to take it. Like I was holding off to do a purchase of another bear
Specialist?
reinforcement. Like I had enough to get a reinforcement next turn, but I'm like, wait a minute, I can go for the win here if you guys don't get through my defenses. So
Defend all.
My biggest nightmare. Matt wins.
This truly is. This is great.
I have fever dreams of Matt winning games.
Matt, you only start with 2 glory tokens, not 3.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You cheater.
Maybe that's why I won last time. It's not.
It's not, but I like the idea. Of
And can you
having a
dish
cheater.
out those trial cards, please?
I am
My trial cards were horrible.
trying to.
It was either lock 3 flags
I would have
Oh,
won
that's
only
hard.
if.
or attack with 5 dice.
I had the attack with 5 dice one on my second draw, but I also picked up the have 1 flag of each color. That's why I was really salty that you took your blue flag back in. Because I could have got it a turn earlier, but it let me get my surprise victory then. So,
It was terrible.
you know.
Terrible. That was a whole lot of
I
hands.
hate both of these cards.
Both of them? Not
Both.
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 Both flex?
Both flex, yeah. Okay, I'll take this one.
Walter, I got 2 cards that give you 2 glory if you do them to start the game with.
What
That's
you got
cool.
the Grin and Barrett, and what was the other one?
The other one I have in my hand is Operation Honeypot.
Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite.
It's good. It's just not good for the start of the game.
Yeah. It doesn't work with someone who's zerging out like old Matt here.
So now I know what's going to happen. Everyone's going to team up on me, and they're going to steal all my stuff in the beginning of the game, and I'm going to be super
you're
upset
done.
about it. I set myself up for that, though.
All right. 3 dice. Who's going to go first this time? Matt, I think it's going to be you since Walter was the last one to go first.
Sure enough. All right, let's roll. Whoa.
3, 4, 6.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
A 1, a 4, and a 5. Josh is going to
4,
lock
a
down.
1, and a 6.
2 people are going to lock down.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's see what I can do with that here. Gonna do that. Then I'm gonna do. I can. So I'll do. That.
I'm committed. It's all fun and puns until Matt wins.
Aw.
Yeah, and then it's all salt.
Salt and happiness. All right,
They're not the same things.
ready to drop them?
Ready?
Go for it.
Ready?
All right. So.
Are you guys all nice this round? Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Not everybody came off the ground attacking me?
Wow.
This is a
I
shock.
should have put one of my things for an attack.
Yeah, it's
Should have, but you didn't.
I didn't. All right, so I'm going to get no attacks for anyone. I'm going to grab a honey, a faith, and I just have some defense chilling there.
Honey and a faith. Here you go, Matt.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
And what are you getting?
I am going to get the full Monty. I'm going to get one of each.
Honey, faith, and ore?
Honey,
and
faith, and
that's,
ore.
Josh is also going to get that?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
unless-
going to
you're
get
gonna,
2 faith.
Oh, you're going to...
I'm not locking. I'm getting the double faith.
Interesting. And then, Walter, what are you doing?
I'm getting the same as Josh here. I got a 1, a 6, and a 4, with the 6 getting me 2 faith.
Nice. Okay.
Matt, you buying anything?
No, I'm not buying anything.
I am going to turn around and purchase a specialist. And I am going to purchase Honey specialist.
No, I'm sorry. Remind me again how I purchase a specialist.
One
So-
of each.
Yep, if you look here on your board,
Oh.
you have hire specialist, reinforcements, or grand offering. It's a set of 1, a set of 2, or a set of 3.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm buying myself another hammer because I like the hammer.
Okay.
My bears think they're Thor.
Walter?
Honey boy for me.
All right, so honey for Walter.
All right, and I will turn in his 3.
And you're first player now.
I am. These nails are
Are we ready to roll?
not conducive to.
Inducive?
All right. Yes,
Wow, great
inducive.
roll. 1, a 2, and a 2.
Okay, I got a 2 6s and a 2.
You could get 4 fate,
Sure could.
or you could lock both your flags.
Sure could. Isn't that interesting? Walter, what'd you get? Walter got a 3, a 5, and a 4. So let's go ahead and.
And I also realized, did you guys get trial cards? I didn't deal myself any trial cards here.
Oh yeah, we did.
Did? This might throw off the ratios with you guys having some that I'm not pulling from the same pool up here, but
That's
it'll
fine.
work.
yeah, whatever.
It'll be fun.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Think I'm good there.
I need a minute.
1
Just a minute.
Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
God, you guys are the worst.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready. I
Everyone
think.
good?
Yeah.
Drop the
Me too.
screens. Oh.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah.
Josh.
Ah!
Nice move.
Okay, so as first player, I am not attacking anybody. So Josh also is not attacking anybody. Neither is Walter. Background to Matt, and
I
Matt
am.
is attacking Josh, but he's attacking with his 2 against Josh's 5 defense, so that doesn't do anything. We go to the gather phase. I have put both of my 6s. I put 1 6 in the faith and 1 6 in the ore. So I'm going to gather an ore. I'm going to gather a honey from my specialist, and I'm going to lock down one of my flags.
All right. So, Josh, what are you getting?
I am going to get 1 of each because I have 1 on honey, 2 on my spirit, and then I already have my hammer to make me some ore.
There you go.
So I'm good.
Nice. Walter, how about you?
I get 1 ore, 1 faith, and 2 honey because of my little honey stick.
And then, Anne, can you pass me a honey and a faith?
I most certainly can.
I do have faith in honey.
Okay, we're going to go into the build phase now.
What are you building?
I am not building anything.
I am going to build a honey collector.
Ooh. Josh getting fancy.
Yeah.
And
Walter?
1 of each for another honey thing. Honey buddy.
Matt's going. Walter's going honey crazy.
I feel
He
like
just wants to buy mercenaries.
that could
I
be.
just want to buy mercenaries. Josh knows about it.
Mercer berries?
MRSA berries.
Baby. Bring 'em in.
Matt, are you purchasing anything?
I am not purchasing anything. I'm banking.
I'm now.
You are captain now.
I'm captain now.
My God, my rolls have been atrocious.
That's really aggressive. So I have a 2, a 4, and a 5.
I have 2 3s and a 5.
I have 2 1s and a 2.
Walter has a 3, a 1, and a 4.
I got a rock.
Let's commit our dice. Because I said so.
I'm afraid of
'Cause-
commitment.
Because you're so dumb. Because I am captain now. I am going to do. Oh no. I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Good, Ann.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right,
Let's
drop
drop it.
Drop them like it's hot. Josh is beating me up. Josh is beating you up. Ann's beating me up. And
Walter's
Walter's beating me up.
beating you up, too!
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I mean, something about your face, Matt. I don't know what it is.
So I'm attacking Matt with 6.
Okay.
I want 2 resources.
You get to choose which 2 resources you want to give to him.
Why are you so mean to me?
He didn't take your flag
I'm gonna give you.
You can have your bloody
I'm
flags.
gonna give you 2 honey.
because he's so sweet.
Yes. Walter, how about you?
I'm attacking Matt for 3.
He has no defense. So do you want his 2 spirit or one of his flags?
Faith.
Ooh, give me a flag. I hate you.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
All right.
sorry. And I was attacking you for 5.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. What do you want?
I want resources.
So Josh is going resource heavy this game.
I only have 2 resources, so you can take my 2 resources and be a
Thank you.
terrible person.
I'm not attacking anyone. And move your screen down. You're attacking me.
I am. I'm attacking you, and I want your flag.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
If this is BarBEARian, why did I walk into a dog pile?
All right, so gathering resources now.
Josh goes first.
I'm going to get a honey and an ore.
Walter?
I get 2 honey, 1 faith, and 1 ore.
I'm going to get 2 honey and a faith, Anne.
Okay. And I am going to get 1 of each. And I'm okay with that emotionally. Build phase?
Okay, I'm going to spend...
I go.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to spend first. I'm going to get a fate worker.
A what?
Whatever it's called.
Walter, what are you getting?
Oh, that's a honey thing.
I'm going to spend 1 of each for a hammer, for a rock producer.
Okay.
A rock producer?
This is good.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like he made the game or something.
I'm going to spend 2 honey and get a merceberry.
That's
And I am going to spend 1 of each. I don't even know if I got... Did I get my... Yeah, I did get my 1 of each.
Matt, just to note, you
And-
do that at the beginning of the planning phase, not during the buy phase.
Okay.
Not a big deal. I'm just letting you know.
I got my ore. Okay.
I think I'm also going to buy a mercenary.
Merceberry.
Mercenary.
Yeah, definitely buying a mercenary. Let's go.
All right. And there's 1 left.
I don't have any more resources.
You should get resources.
Great plan, Josh.
I know.
That's why you're the idea guy. Walter is first player token now?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, for you guys. On this pair. Okay, you guys are in trouble.
What did you get? Oh,
3
Jesus,
fives
we
and a
really
2.
are. 3 5s and a 2. Matt, what did you roll?
A 6, a 3, a 1, and a 4.
Guys, this is pretty high rolls. I got 2 6s and a 2.
I got a 6, 2 4s, and a 3.
Jeez Louise.
Wow. So what was Matt's again?
Jeez Louise.
Matt, what was yours again?
1, a 4, a 3, and a 6.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I wonder if I'm going to regret this.
I believe in you, Anne. I don't know what I believe in.
You believe in love after life?
I believe in a thing called love.
I think he was going for the Cher
Do,
song.
do, 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 do. Listen, you can't ask Heya anything about songs ever again.
Is everyone set?
Yes.
Okay. Let's drop the screens. And Walter, you're up first. What you got? Oh,
I
jeez.
put 10 on you, Matt.
Really, Walter?
10 on
Okay.
you, 5 on Josh.
I blocked 2, but I only blocked with 6.
So he gets through with 2. So Matt doesn't have any more flags,
Give me that
and he
faith.
only has 3 faith tokens. So you get
Yeah, fork it over.
He stole your faith.
you stole your faith.
Yeah, man.
That's
Your
pretty
bears don't
deep.
know what to believe in anymore.
Okay.
Have you heard of our... I can't think of a good bear pun for it.
Figured.
And Matt, what do you excuse me, Josh, what are you blocking with over there?
11.
Okay, that'll do it.
That'll do,
That's
pig.
that's
That'll do.
I figured I was going to get attacked, and I wanted to make sure that I had it.
There you go.
And I knew you had a whole bunch of 5s, so I wasn't sure if you were going to go with 10. So I used 3
you
dice
got
for that.
I was kind of expecting one of you to attack me, so I committed 8 to my defense, but I'm not attacking anybody.
Okay.
All right. So are you getting any resources, Walter?
I'm getting 2 honey and 1 ore from my specialists, and then 1 faith from my little die.
All right.
Okay, and I need 1 of each, please.
Okay. 1, 2.
You might as well keep those because I'm going to buy a specialist.
Well, we'll do that when you're in the purchasing phase.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to... I'm going to get a honey and an ore.
And Josh, what do you get?
And I'm going to...
You're gonna lock that.
No.
You get 2 fate.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get 2 faith.
Josh, what are you doing?
I get 3 fate, an ore, and a honey.
Okay. So then now we're into the
Purchasing.
purchasing, the
Purchasing.
build phase. So, Walter, you build anything?
Yes, I am going to spend 1 ore, 1 faith, and 1 honey on another hammer.
Oh, wow.
I will also buy a hammer.
Mjolnir, specifically?
Mew Mew.
Mew Mew. That means that there is going to be 1 hammer left. Hammer time. And I think that I'm going to pick it up.
Are you worthy?
Of course I am, because I'm riding an elevator. So the elevator's worthy.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 of each resource to get a reinforcement.
Nice. Okay.
So Josh, because he got a reinforcement, is going to be able to add 1 of the colored die that he has off to the side into his dice pool and permanently.
That's a huge bummer. We're in trouble.
So Matt is now first player?
Yep. I rolled a 6, a 1, and a 2. A 2.
That's not good.
My hooves.
Josh rolled all 4s.
I rolled 4 4s.
I got a 1, a 1, and a 3, and Walter has 2 6s and a 5.
Okay.
What did you roll again, Ann?
Say it again. I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 3.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, it's not good.
I think it's great.
Josh is on all 4s? Maybe.
What?
That's what chat said.
Okay. I have assigned my dice.
Chat.
Okay, I have also assigned my dice.
Joshua. It's not like you have different options here. You rolled the same thing.
I do have options. Don't tell me I don't have options, Matt.
You're going to offend his
Pride?
fragile pride.
All right, I'm good.
Walter?
All right, I'm ready to.
Okay. Nice move, Ann. All right, so first up is me. I attacked Ann for 2.
But I have 5 in my defense. On that note, I'm also going to play my card.
Okay.
And I'm going to get a glory because I successfully defended an attack of strength of 2 or more. So I'm going to
You
gain
gain
2
2 glory.
glory.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, that is an 11.
What? What?
Not the Roman numeral 2.
It's 11.
It is 11.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba.
Hey guys, guess what my
Don't
card
attack
is?
her with more than 11.
Don't attack
Maybe
me
don't
more than...
attack with doubles. I don't know.
It's not like she could have defended it that round.
No, you're not.
So, Ann, you're not attacking anyone?
I'm not, because I put all my
Josh,
stuff in
what are you
defense.
I'm attacking Walter for 8.
You'll get through. So
I don't get
you
through?
may have either one of my flags or presumably 2 faith. No promises.
I'm going to take one of your flags.
What's the color, man?
I'm going to take a green one.
So,
Yes.
Walter's doing some attack in there. He's attacking Josh for 6.
We're
I
done
get
with
nothing
anything.
from Josh because he came through hard.
Right. And then you're
And-
attacking Ann also.
5.
But I defended with 5.
I hate to keep doing this to you, Ann, twice in one round, but unfortunately ties go to the rating player.
This is kind of a terrible thing.
Bottom of
Okay,
the sheet.
you have your
Pretty bad.
choice. You have your choice of flag or a faith token.
Flag.
Red or blue?
Well, you get to choose. Oh, no, I get to choose. That's right. Yeah. Give me a blue one. Let's get the set.
All right, you have a set.
Julie said, never saw that coming. Taking Walter's glory. Now you sound like me, Josh.
All right, so Anne, I'm going to take a honey and 2 faith.
Honey.
And I also get an ore.
2 faith and an ore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going to get a honey and 2 ore. 1
Okay.
and 2.
Josh?
I am going to get 3 ore, a faith, and a honey.
Jesus.
3 ore, a faith,
Yeesh.
and a honey. Oh, I get a second. Wait, did I grab 1 ore or 2? I grabbed 2. Never mind.
Okay, and Walter?
I'm getting 2 of each, but I'll save you a step because I'm taking a green die.
Okay.
Okay.
So
there are no more hammers
taking a-
available for purchase, Anne?
Wait, you're taking a what?
He bought a
he
reinforcement.
bought a reinforcement die.
Okay.
And there are no more hammers?
Yeah, no more
That's
hammers.
correct.
Okay, so what is available for purchase there?
There are 2 honey specialists. There are 5 faith specialists. There are 6 of
I'll
the guys
stop you
defense.
there. I'm going to buy a honey stick.
Here's your honey
Please
stick.
and thank you.
There you
Henry,
are.
what are you buying?
I am going to. Do I want that? Yeah? I am going to spend 1 of each, and I'm going to take the other honey stick.
And I hate you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to make my stuff then. Walter, you buying anything else more?
Yeah, just that double die.
Okay.
Okay.
So first player token is now to Anne.
I rolled a 5, a 2, and a 3.
I'll do 1, a 4, 2 6s.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 6.
All right, let's commit our dies, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to spend 2 faith to turn my 3 into a 6. So I have a 5, a 6, and 2 4s.
So he's going to have a change of fate.
Heh.
Oh, I wonder. No, I can't do that. Okay. All right.
Josh, what do you have over there?
2 6s, a 4, and a 1.
Classic Josh.
Okay.
What's with Walter's odd one? I think Walter's missing a die and he grabbed a random green die. Or he has prototype game.
Oh, I have a prototype game, yeah.
Leave it to Walter. It's Walter.
Loser.
Okay, I'm ready. Is everybody else ready?
Sure.
That was
ready.
a terrible noise. Okay, let's go.
Yay.
Okay.
Hands first.
So I'm going to go first, and I decided to attack Walter. And as we
Without.
learned last round, since I'm attacking Walter with a 5 and he's defending with a 5, I get to take my little blue flag back.
Okay.
Oh, darn it. It's yours.
Thank you.
I'm not attacking anyone. Walter, you're attacking me.
With
With-
8, sir.
I have nothing up for defense, so what would you like?
Cool. I probably want your stuff. Yeah, your resources.
Oh, you want my
Good choice.
resources?
Yeah. Screw your flags. I don't care about your yellow flags.
I will give you... I'll give you 2 fate.
2 fate? Okay, cool.
I'm attacking Josh too. With the 2.
What would you like?
I will take. Let's see. What options do I have here?
You can either take a flag of a color of your choice, or he can choose to give you 2 of his resources.
What resources do you have, Josh?
I have a honey and I have 3 ore, so you can either get an ore and a honey or 2 ore. My choice.
I'll take your resources.
Okay.
Give me 2 ore. Okay. I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So you collect your resources in?
Yes. So I'm going to get 2 honey, 2 ore, and a faith.
All right. So, Josh, what about you?
Walter, I have 2 6s on my shrine. Can I lock one and gain 2?
Absolutely.
And you're going to gain 1 because of your specialist.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that. I'm gonna lock one of I'm gonna lock the green one I stole from. So I'm gonna get 2 honey,
Really trying to make enemies over here, huh, Josh?
3 faith, and 2 ore.
Okay, Walter, what are you getting for resources?
I'm getting 2 of each, and again, I'll save you a stat. I'm grabbing another green die.
Here, no, just leave the resources.
Just leave it.
Okay, so I'm gonna get 2 honey, an ore, and 2 faith.
2 honey, 2 ore, and a faith. Oh, you are very
2
resource
faith.
heavy.
2 faith.
Walter, is there the max of 5 dice that can be bought, or go up to 5?
5 of your own color, and then you can buy as many as there are available mercenaries.
Okay.
Okay, so who's doing what now?
Ants first.
Thank you, Tony. I think so too.
I am going to purchase the pillaging upgrade.
Now, what does that do?
So when I successfully raid an opponent, I may steal 2 resources of my choice, in addition to 1 glory.
So how'd you get that?
Because I spent 2 ore and 2 honey.
Okay.
I am gonna spend all my resources. I'm gonna get another die, and I will buy. I'm gonna buy another fate worker. Priest.
All right.
To
And
pray for your souls as
Walter,
they destroy
you
you.
buying anything? You already bought it.
Just that die.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 of each, and I'm going to gain an extra die also then.
Here.
Where's there? Thank you.
Welcome.
I don't see him.
First player token now moves on to Joshua.
So aggressive, Josh.
I know. Why roll? It's because he's got so many dice.
6, 6, 2, 2, 4.
I rolled a 1, 2 4s, and a 6.
I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 1.
Walter?
2 5s, 2 3s, and a 1.
Guys have so many. Okay, let's commit.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to spend 2 faith again. Take away. I have 1 left. To turn
And
a
what did
1
you
into
roll?
a 6.
A 6, a 5, and a 1.
Josh, what you roll?
2 6s, a 4, and 2 2s.
Everything.
It's a lot of dice.
It is a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice. Whatever shall I do? I think I'm okay.
All right.
Ready?
I am ready.
Drop him.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Why didn't you attack me with an 11 or more?
Walter is going after me, though.
What?
I don't blame him.
What?
I should have went after Josh, though.
Can we talk about Walter's green die with the numbers on it?
I like Anne's being very, like, defense budget this game.
Yeah, but it didn't pay off because look, Walter's coming after me.
All right,
Alright.
so who's first player?
Josh.
All right, so Josh, what are you doing?
I'm not attacking anyone, so you guys can.
Walter, what are you doing?
I'm taking Josh for 10 and Ann for 6.
Okay, I am only defending with 6, so I have an ore and a faith. So that's what you get for resources or a glory.
Give me a blue guy.
Give you a blue guy? Man, you and I are
Religion.
fighting over this
Alright,
blue flag.
Walter, you have an option. You get a yellow flag or a yellow flag.
I'll take a yellow flag, sir. I will also reveal that I've gone berserk and successfully raided 2 players in 1 round, so I'll take an additional green glory.
All right, so I'm attacking Walter with 4.
So now I am rich in stuff, sir. and I can't do anything about it. So you can have either a yellow, a green, a red, or a blue flag. Or
I will take
fake
a
flag.
blue flag because I think it will bother Anne.
Well,
That's not nice. And you're entirely correct.
All right. So Anne, how about you? No attack. Oh, and I also attacked you for 4, but you're defending with 6.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that didn't work out.
So resources. Josh.
I'm gonna get
everything.
3 honey,
Yeah.
2 ore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock a flag, and then I get 1, 2, 4 faith.
That's ridiculous and unacceptable. Okay. Walter, what do you got?
I take 2 of each.
2.
All right.
2.
So Anne, I'm going to need 2 honey.
2.
I'm going to lock the blue flag.
What? That was really loud. That's so rude.
And then I'm going to take an ore.
Thank you. I got a compliment on my nails.
Okay. So now or Anne rather, do you have anything?
I
resources
feel
at the
like this
beginning?
is a consistent trend with you. Okay, so I'm going
You're
to
just
be
very
getting
forgettable.
2 honey. Which one of you has 3 ore that can turn in an ore? Do you have 3 singular ore? You're going to turn it in.
I'm
for
about to
3.
turn it in, yeah. No, just throw 2 of my ore back in the pile.
Well, no, thank you. You got to wait till your phase, your turn. 2 ore, and I am going to get 2 faith.
Okay. So build in time, Josh.
I'm gonna spend 2 ore and 2 honey
Okay.
to get the pillaging
So what does that
upgrade. When you successfully raid an opponent, you may steal 2 resources of your choice in addition to 1 glory.
do? Oh wow. Oh, so now Josh is gonna go on the full offensive. Walter, you buying anything?
I'm going to spend 2 of each for 2 little shamans for my temple.
1, 2.
And I'm gonna throw in 2 of each to get some reinforcements.
1, 2, 3. Woo. Ooh.
Okay. And Anne, how about you? Building anything?
I
Bade?
am also going to be turning in. I'm going to be turning in 2 of each to get a reinforcement. 1, blah, 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 which leaves me with a faith and a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to add, so now I have 4 die. And that's it.
Okay. So first player's gonna pass to Walter.
Mhm.
And it's time to roly poly oly. Okay.
I get a 1, 3, 4, 5.
Not a fan of what I rolled here.
What did you guys get? Walter, what did you get? I see 2 6s, but that's all I see.
Sorry, 2 6s, a 5, a 4, and a 3.
He's going to murder somebody. Okay. You got a 6, a 5, a 4, and 2 singles. What did you get?
1, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a 5.
I'm at.
Not a great roll.
All right. So I could spend fate to change these.
Yes.
I don't think I am gonna.
No am gonna.
No, I'm gonna.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Do that. Meh. See how that goes. I think that's better. I'm not sure. Anne, are you ready?
Yes.
Josh,
I'm
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Walter, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Drop
Okay.
him. Okay.
I knew he was coming after me. I knew it.
Okay, so
Walter,
first
could
player's
you
Walter.
pan a little closer to your... Yeah. Yep.
So Walter, who are you attacking?
Everybody.
No
I'm attacking no one. I have 12 on defense.
Oh, he's attacking
Oh, that's
no one.
12 on defense. Oh, I thought it was an attack.
No.
All right,
No,
so
no.
I attacked
Okay,
Walter with 4, so that doesn't get through. And then I attacked Josh
Yeah.
with 5, and that doesn't get through.
Go. No.
I attacked Walter with 5, and that doesn't get through.
Screw you nerds.
Josh?
I attacked both Walter and Anne, and neither of them go through.
Wow, that was a lot of failed attacks right there.
Yeah.
Resources? Walter, what are you getting?
I'm getting 3 of each.
Jeez.
And this is why everybody was attacking Walter.
All right, so Anne, I'm going to take 2 honey and an ore.
Are these yours? Or that's what you turned in?
That's what I turned in before.
Okay, you're getting what?
2 honey and an ore.
2 honey and an ore. Okay, I'm going to be getting 2 honey, a faith, and 2 ore.
Josh?
I'm going to get 3 honey,
Because you're terrible.
2 fate, and an ore.
Ack, come up.
Ack. You
Ack.
Kathy?
1 ore? Yeah. Okay, so marketplace, build phase. Walter, what are you getting?
I build nothing.
You build nothing.
No,
I
I
build.
makes-
I
makes me
build
really-
nothing.
You build nothing?
Wait, hold on. Do I build nothing? I build nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna build nothing.
Okay, I'm turning in my 2 fate, my 2 honey, and my 2 ore to get my last reinforcement.
Okay. Put these back up there. So I'm gonna use this opportunity now to spend 2 honey, and I'm gonna grab a
Mercenary?
mercenary.
I'm going to spend 4 honey to get 2 mercenaries. Matt, there's a mercenary die by you, so there's still 1 available.
Do you want a medal?
Just let it.
There's also another one over here.
He would like a cookie, actually, if you have one of those at
This is
your
where
disposal.
Josh is gonna roll super aggressively, and
Yep.
I'm first player. Oh, hello.
Move, Joshua! Yeah, okay, I'm good.
What'd you roll there, Ann?
I rolled 3 5s, a 4, and a 1.
I rolled 3 5s, a 6, a 2, and a 1. Josh?
Rolled 2 3s, 2 4s, a 6, and 2 1s.
And Walter.
He
I rolled
rolled...
6, 2 4s, a 2, and a 3.
Lovely.
But I'm going to spend 2 of my faith, so I have 4 and I have 2 faith, to change a 2 to a 6.
I'm going to spend some of my faith too. I'm going to change. I'm going to spend 4 faith to change my 2 1s into 6s.
Whoa.
So I have 3 6s, 2 4s, and 2 3s.
Okay.
Can you triple up dice or just double them up on a space?
You can put as many as you roll of the same number on the same space. If you rolled all 6s, you can put them all in one spot.
I don't know how I feel about that. About my dice, not about the rule. How you doing over there, Ann?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I think... I don't know. We'll see.
Boy, no.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay, drop him. Okay, Josh is being a butt.
Yep. Walter, what do you got?
Joshua! You're so rude.
I have 20 on defense and 3 attacking Josh, just for good measure.
That's the wrong person to attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Matt and I are out.
I attacked Walter for 5.
I attacked Walter for 5.
I attacked Walter for 12.
It's not enough.
Ooh.
Ann, what are you doing? Oh, you attacked.
So-
yeah.
Walter, what are you
No,
doing?
it's I still have. I attacked Anne for 6.
So I only have 5 in defense, so you can have a red flag or an ore.
I will take the red.
You've pillaged
no,
too,
I
so you
pillaged,
can take them both.
I take it both. And then Matt, I'm attacking you for 8.
Yep. I have 5.
You can
4
only-
defense.
You
I just
Here's
take
some
your
more.
resources.
Here you go. Have fun. Whatevs, dog.
And Walter, you attacking anyone?
No. Well, I attacked you for 3, but it means nothing. Mostly just because
I also had 3 for defense too, just in case.
He attacked my ego.
Yeah.
That's what he attacked.
All right, resources.
Yes.
So, and I'm going to need 2 honey, 2 fate, and 3 ore.
2 honey. I gotta. 2 faith.
Yeah.
And how many ore?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna get 2 honey. I'm gonna get 2 faith. And I'm also gonna get 2 ore.
Okay. Josh?
I'm gonna get 2 honey, 2 fate, and an ore.
And Walter.
2 of each.
2 fate. And how much ore, Josh?
1 ore.
1 ore. Walter is gonna have everything. Oh, I don't have any more.
So,
Fate.
I'm going to spend 2 of everything.
Walter needs a fate.
And I'm going to
that's
take
fine.
2 of the defense specialists.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on 2 seconds because I'm still.
I don't need
There
you.
you go.
Go away.
All right, you're terrible. Resources are a little low, Joshua, because you and Walter are animals. Let's take
And you buying anything?
all the things. Yeah, can you slow your roll, bro? Okay.
Okie doke.
I am going to.
Now, this one's playing much different than the last game. This one is very much so
Yes.
invest resources and watch Josh reach across
You're
the
so
table.
impatient. Why can't you just wait
I'm
your
just-
turn?
So, Josh, what did you buy?
I will go once Anne finishes her turn. Fine, I'll go over mine.
Oh, then you will? That's very
Yes.
nice of you to wait. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 of each, and I'm going to get. Do I want the faith or the defense? I'm going to get a faith
Okay.
specialist, and then I'm also going to spend another 1 of each. We'll see how this goes, and I'm going to get the second faith.
So, each one of those defense specialists counts as 1 additional defense, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right, so I'm spending 4 faith, 2 honey, and 2 ore to get the Second Amendment and Captain Training.
So, what's Second Amendment? Thanks, Josh. So this is your Empower ability now affects all dice in your Battlegrounds or barracks. So what does that mean?
+1.
So if I spend 2 ore, I add +1 to
All dice.
all my dice that are in the fight.
Captain Training, 2 faith, 2 ore. 5s and 6s can be paired with any other die placed on the Battlegrounds or barracks. Nice. Walter, you
no.
buy anything?
I also spent 11 resources this turn.
That's his honeypot.
Oh, so you're going to gain 2 glory there. All glory to Josh No Toad.
And then I'm going to get...
Walter, you buying anything?
And I'm going to spend 3 of each to get a glory.
Okay.
Give him a glory.
And then I'm going to spend 2 honey and 2 ore to get pillaging, which also puts me at 11 spent this turn for Operation Honeypot,
Yeah.
which unfortunately puts me at 7.
That's 7. Walter's the winner.
Ah,
Josh is so upset. Josh is so mad
I
right
feel
now.
like the whole time, Josh, I was sweating because I'm like, Josh is going to do exactly what I'm doing right before I get a chance to do it in my face.
Walter, look at the card I got. My next one.
You're going to bear it?
What is that important?
I probably would have been able to done that next turn, yeah.
So
Yeah.
next turn he would have attacked with 5
Okay.
dice, and then he would have gained 2 glory.
Oh.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
But I would have attacked
So
him and I would have taken
suckers.
his dice, and then he wouldn't have gotten it. Because I'd have stolen his
no,
flags.
you stole 1 of my glory. I would have been... Oh, no, I'm at 5. I can't count
We knew that.
for once.
So did you
Alright.
double down on being wrong?
Walter, congratulations. You're the winner of round 2 of BarBEARian Battlegrounds. I'm going to switch us back to the main camera here. Now,
Not as
Anne.
glorious a victory as your berserk run through round 1
That was
there.
ridiculous. It was real ridiculous.
All right, Walter, is there anything else that you want to tell us about BarBEARian Battlegrounds before we go into our first impression session?
Only that there's an expansion coming that may or may not feature some highlight characters from the Twist Gaming crew. That's all.
What?
Unicorns?
A teaser of what's to come.
That's not weird.
I'm done with you. Okay, you can take it back now.
It's a good look for you.
Matt, you can become a Teletubby if you put it on your belly.
Think, I think we saw in those two games that like these games can play out very differently, and there's a lot of different paths and strategies and stuff. And I'm really excited we're putting out a little. It's a standalone 2-player expansion that also brings it up to 6 players, and that's going to have a bunch of new stuff, and I'm really excited about it. So
That'd be cool head-to-head.
Yeah. Well, this was a lot of fun. And Walter, thank you so much for joining us. We really do love it when you come on the stream. And when I beat you, the first time around at least, you got your sweet, sweet revenge. Sweet like honey.
Sweet like honey.
But we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to you in just a minute here, and we're going to go into our first impression session where we talk about our favorite aspects of the game, any constructive criticisms we have, and then the most important question of the evening of would we play it again. And hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, guys. Before you go, I just want to say I'm so sad you let Walter win. I hate it more than anything when Walter wins games. Next time he's on, you got to crush him.
I mean, Matt did come out of the gates and annihilate all of us.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like a cobra.
Don't let it go
Alright,
to your
All right,
Like a drop bear.
fun.
You dropped out of nowhere.
Like a drop bear.
Like a drop bear.
I'll see you nerds at Gen Con.
All right. No Origins.
Origins.
I won't be there, but I'll live there vicariously through Julie.
I thought you were coming.
You lied.
I heard
know,
rumors.
Freaking loser. I'm busy making other games and stuff.
Gen Con it is.
All right. Bye,
Thank
guys.
you so
Bye,
much,
guys.
Walter. Thank you
Bye.
to Ian. Have a good one.
You too, guys.